So, welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The purpose of this lecture series is very simple. We want you to develop this habit of practicing MCQs from current affairs on a daily basis. Because if you do so, then these 4 to 5 MCQs practiced on a daily basis would add up to more than 1200 MCQs. By the time you're ready to give your prelims examination, you would have practiced around 1200 MCQs from the topic of current affairs alone. And for just current affairs, 1200 MCQs are more than sufficient. You would have not only revised your entire year's current affairs, you would have also practiced MCQs from it. You wouldn't have to worry about your prelims examination as far as current affairs are concerned. But you have to make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. So make it a daily habit of yours. And now we will begin today's session with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding moonlight solar panel technology. It is a solar panel technology that allows electricity generation even at night. These panels are designed to generate electricity from the radiations emitted by moonlight at night. This technology, developed by Stanford University researchers, generates about 50 milliwatts per square meter at night. Okay, so how many of the above statements are correct? You see, the biggest problem with solar energy is, though it solves a lot of problems as far as climate change is concerned, but the biggest problem is its intermittent nature. What do you mean by intermittent nature? Well, it will only produce electricity if the sun is shining bright and high in the sky. Okay? When the sun is not shining, for example, during night time, when the weather is cloudy, overcast, or when it is raining, right? Solar energy won't be produced. But recently, Stanford University researchers have created a particular type of solar panels. These solar panels, what they do is they produce electricity during the day by absorbing sun's energy. But when the sun is not shining, well, these solar panels which have absorbed heat from the sun before during daytime, well, during night or during overcast conditions, they emit heat. Okay, the entire planet emits heat. So during the day, Earth absorbs heat from the sun, and during night, it radiates energy out of itself. Okay, now this moonlight solar panel has thermoelectric generators. Okay, these thermoelectric generators, what they do is the heat emitted by solar panels themselves during night time, it absorbs that heat and produces electricity from it. Okay, so this particular form of solar panel will produce solar energy during the day and will also produce electricity during night because of these thermoelectric generators. It's a big discovery. It is a big technological breakthrough because it solves for the intermittent nature of solar energy. Okay, though this technology is still at its nascent stage, it is still at its beginning stage. That is why this technology only generates 50 milliwatts, which is very little, per square meter. Okay, generally 200 watts can be produced per square meter during the day. But this technology only generates 50 milliwatts per square meter at night. It only powers LED bulbs and some other electrical appliances. But still, it's a big breakthrough. Maybe this technology will improve and we'll be able to produce full flow electricity during nighttime as well. Okay, so third statement is correct because it is developed by Stanford University researchers. Now, it is a solar panel technology that allows electricity generation even at night. Yes. These panels are designed to generate electricity from radiations emitted by moonlight. No, not. They don't produce moon energy. Okay, they produce energy from the radiations emitted by solar panels themselves. So this is false. Only two are correct. The answer is B. Question number 2. Consider the following statements regarding Saudi Arabia-India relations. Saudi Arabia is India's 5th largest trading partner and 3rd largest supplier of crude oil. Both countries have a strategic partnership with each other. Largest Indian diaspora is hosted in Saudi Arabia with 2 million Indians living there. Okay. Now, recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Saudi Arabia, and basically, the two countries talked about, well, enhancing their strategic partnership. Both countries are strategic partners, but they talked about enhancing their strategic partnership in the areas of trade, investment, defense, maritime cooperation, and whatnot. Okay. So both countries have a strategic partnership with each other, yes, and the two countries met recently to basically upgrade it further. Okay. Now, what is the significance of Saudi Arabia for India? Saudi Arabia is India's fifth largest trading partner, so that is why it is important for India. Plus, it also ensures India's energy security because for energy, India requires crude oil, right? And Saudi Arabia is India's third largest supplier of crude oil. So that is why Saudi Arabia is significant. There is another reason for Saudi Arabia's significance. Many Indians live in Saudi Arabia. Okay, there is a huge Indian diaspora community in Saudi Arabia. But the thing is, well, Saudi Arabia doesn't host the largest Indian diaspora community. There are significant number of Indians living there, around 2 to 2.5 million, but it's not the largest number. Okay, the country with the largest number of Indian diaspora is USA, followed by UAE, and then there are a few other countries, and then it is Saudi Arabia. Okay, it is USA where most Indians exist. So this statement is false. Okay, in USA around 5.5 million Indians are there. Okay, any which way, this is incorrect. The answer is 1 and 2 only, A. Question 3. Consider the following statements regarding Botswana. It is a country in southern Africa with a long coastline with Atlantic Ocean. The country lies in Kalahari Desert region and is famous for its game reserves that includes animals like giraffes, cheetahs, hyenas, wild dogs. Botswana is known for its mineral resources and is a top producer of diamonds in the world. Okay, so remember, Botswana is an African country. It is in southern Africa, but remember, it is a landlocked country. Okay, it does not share any coastline with the Atlantic or Indian Ocean. It is landlocked. So because of that, this statement is false. Now, much of Botswana is occupied by Kalahari Desert region. So this part is correct. And Botswana is also famous for game reserves. Now, what are game reserves? Well, traditionally, these were those areas, game reserves were those areas where a lot of exotic animals are found, and these were used for hunting purposes. So people used to pay money to Botswana government for hunting expeditions over here because these regions, these reserves host famous wild animals like giraffes, cheetahs, hyenas, wild dogs. Okay, so it is famous for its game reserves as well. Central Botswana Game Reserve is very famous one. People from all over the world come here for their hunting expeditions. So yes, this is correct. Now, Botswana is also famous for its mineral resources. It is the top producer of diamond in the world. Plus, it has a lot of copper mines, which is required by industries. It has a lot of nickel mines. Nickel is required by, industries that manufacture batteries for electric vehicles, electronics. Nickel cadmium batteries are used for electric vehicles. So, Botswana is important for that as well. So, this is also correct. 2 and 3, B. Question 4. Which of the following statements is correct regarding HEALED initiative launched recently? Launched by Ministry of Health, it promotes healthy liver education and prevention of alcohol-related liver disease. It is implemented by Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences, New Delhi. Alcohol de-addiction programs and mental health support are part of this initiative. Okay. So look, HEALED initiative is an initiative that promotes liver education and prevention of alcohol-related liver disease. ALD stands for alcohol-related liver disease. So HEALED stands for healthy liver education and alcohol-related liver disease. Okay, so this part is correct, but it is not launched by Ministry of Health, and that is something that people will confuse. Okay, everyone will consider it to be launched by Health Ministry, or everyone would expect it to be launched by Health Ministry, but you have to be careful this time. HEALED initiative is launched by Ministry of Home Affairs. It was recently launched by Home Minister Amit Shah. So just remember this fact, because most of you, if this question features in your exam, most of you will get it wrong because it feels or it appears that this initiative, such kinds of initiatives, would be launched by Health Ministry. But this one is launched by Ministry of Home Affairs. So remember that, okay? Now, it is implemented by Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences, that is correct. And this entire program, this initiative includes alcohol de-addiction because alcohol causes liver disease, and mental health support also. Okay, because many people who are addicted to alcohol also suffer from mental health issues. So that also needs to be targeted. So yes, 2 and 3, answer is D. And last but definitely not the least, consider the following statements regarding World Health Day. It was first celebrated on April 22nd, 1970, after being proposed at the UNESCO conference in 1969. It is celebrated every year globally on April 22nd, with 2025 theme being Our Power, Our Planet. Okay, now it's a very simple question if you know about this. Okay, so both these statements are correct. Okay, it is not a conceptual question, it's a trivia based question, so I won't explain it further, but both these statements are correct. The answer is C. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'm sure it has added value to your preparation, but it would add more value if you revise this lecture as well. And by revision, I mean spending another 5 to 10 minutes taking a look at written detailed solutions to each and every MCQ discussed above. Now, those solutions are found in our notes, and these notes are shared on our Telegram platform. The link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section below this video. Alright, and on that note, I'd be signing off. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I promise you to see you next time with another set of MCQs. Thank you, everyone.